Welcome to another video of a Volvo XC70. Yes, what can I tell about this? This we need to be done. We need to remap it, and as you can probably saw, some interesting stuff on the top of the electronic control unit, which one again is a EDC16C31. Is a diesel tuning. Look, it even has a link where you can get it. So this is the tuning box. Yes, look, it says power plus economy performance. Look, it will like pull your level of a diesel a little bit higher, and it says diesel saver, and DPT power plus economy performance CR, so that means common rail systems, and it's fitted, it's like a glued on the top of the electronic control unit. It looks pretty nice, but already, as you can see, there is no more cover on the top. So this is called the tuning box, and what it does actually, it's actually gives manipulated signals to the electronic control unit. So let's go ahead and see what it's and where it's plugged. So the funny thing is, then actually tuning box, look, I'll just connect these off. This is a cable from our tuning box. It goes all the way around in here. So we knock these off in here, knock these off in here, and look, it is all what we have. Look, this is nothing more than this. So actually, let's try to understand what this box actually been doing. So as you can see, we have common rail system, and this is a common rail. The ramp, which one basically is being pumped from the fuel high pressure pump, full with the diesel. So usually it's got like 1600 bars. It's pumped in, so it's pretty much pressure, yes. And this of this end is a high pressure sensor. So this sensor sees how much of a diesel pressure is inside of a rail. So this is common rail, high pressure sensor. So this sees the pressure in the rail. And tuning box, look, is being connected basically between the sensor and the wire, which one goes straight to the electronic control unit there. So it's just between. So that means it's getting the signal from the pressure sensor. It's getting signal through these wires to the tuning box. It manipulates the actual signal and gives out. So we have two points. So basically we have intake and output the same. Yes. So it gives out. Gives out the signal for the electronic control unit. I just plug it in to make it easy to understand. Look, you have income signal from the pressure sensor. The income signal goes through these wires to the tuning box. Inside of tuning box there is a microschem, which is a processor and controller, which actually manipulates the signal and gives it out, and gives the signal out, and its signal goes out and goes to the electronic control unit, all the way around through these wires and straight into the electronic control unit, which one is for the car, this one, because this one is just a tuning box, so it's glued on actually. We're gonna remove it off. So how it's happened actually? It manipulates the signal. Then the electronic control unit thinks then pressure is little bit lower. And if the electronic control unit sees then the pressure is little bit lower, he will build up the pressure with the valve in here. Look, it's a backflow valve. It's basically drops the pressure off through this pipe back in the backflow to the tank and to the all the were coming out from the injectors and then from the pump backflow. So with this valve, the pressure inside is being regulated. So basically this tuning box lies to the electronic control unit. So basically it's just a liar. It's telling not the true but the wrong data. So manipulates and put the wrong data, and actually that's how it does. It sees the signal, then it manipulates going signal a little bit lower, and then the pressure builds higher, and where we have higher pressure, then it's mean the nozzles is being opened at different, and we have more power, and that's how it's done. And I don't know actually how much you can get a fuel economy out of this, but power definitely you will feel, because they're gonna build up much higher pressure in the rail. So this actually how these signals works and how it's manipulated. So what we're gonna do, we just plug this thing off, definitely how it was off, and we plug the sensor back where it should be. And what we're gonna do, we're gonna definitely remap the right electronic control units. So what we need to do, just unplug, main plug off from the electronic control unit. We're gonna take our plugs and we're gonna connect it to the unit, just like that. Plug it on. So it's plugged. Now what we need is a minus and plus. We can get it pretty easy here. Let's get a minus, and the same we have a plus here. Perfect. And what we need to do, we need to just connect this over here. So our tool is launched, and perfectly. So what it allows actually, this allows to read the software from the electronic control unit of a car. This allows us to disconnect this tuning box, and this will allow us to do a full remap. So what we need the stage 1, we need the swirl flaps off, we're gonna remove the swirl flap engine off, then we're gonna do EGR off, and the same we're gonna do with the DPF remap as well. So we have plenty of remaps to do, and that's what we manipulate with the electronic control unit. And there will be a lot more basically data what we can change. We can change a boost pressure, we can change a rail pressure, we can change the timing of injectors. So basically there is a plenty things what we can change in the electronic control units. The same we can change the torque limiters, and then this is very important to make more boost, more power out of all that stuff. Okay, lovely, we are fully connected. So there you can see, we see the software number, software upgrade number, perfect. Proceed to read, yes, that's what we want. Okay, and it will start the read. And we're gonna read exactly electronic control unit and reprogram it. And we can unplug the tuning box. What is good actually about the tuning box? Then it's pretty easy. Look, you just plug and play. It's very easy. So you can just buy a tuning box and use in any car you want. You just get this box off, put it on another car, get another one, put it on another car. So basically you can change it whatever you like. But another thing of course is then this is just manipulates the signal, and it's not good enough definitely to make a good stage 1, good performance, good remap. If you need to do things switching on and off, this is even more important. So that's why of course tuning box is not okay. But for just easy tuning, probably tuning box will be cheaper as well. Sometimes yes, sometimes not. Sometimes, here we go, we're reading the software. Sometimes on the new cars there is not possible to read the ECU. There is sometimes when the ECU is not possible to read, or is tuning not supported, or it's not yet made the maps and stage 1 and stuff like that. And then of course tuning box will help you, because tuning box is basically way how to just plug and play, and then go without the remapping the ECU. Another thing, you can unplug tuning box and basically everything remove back to factory mode without the problem in any time you want. It's very easy. You no need to go again and then remap the software. But so you have to anyway think what you like best, and in this point definitely we're doing remap of electronic control unit of a car and removing the tuning box, because we need to do some stuff with the DPF and EGR and swirl flaps. So there's no different way. So normally into the electronic control unit all maps looks like this. So it's something similar probably what is programmed into the tuning box, because inside of a tuning box the same is some kind of software and program which is made how it works. but actually this everything, as you can see, is just inside of electronic control unit. So there's a plenty of stuff what we need to do and what we need to reprogram. I have a maps of a tuning map, so this uses more boost, more power, more torque Q limiters, and offers more, definitely more possibilities. And this is opens a new way how to do a chip tuning, how to do a turbo wastegate control, how to do a gear limiters. So this all is very important. And in this point we all done already, so we're gonna write the ECU back in and go on the test. So here we go, all written into the electronic control unit. We already removed the power box. So this is the power box removed. It's no need anymore. We can just, you know, put it on another car if we need it and just remove it, because now we have a stage 1 in the electronic control unit. So what we need to do, just unplug the original plug, plug the bay inside of a place, and done. So we're going on a test. We're gonna test it definitely, see if they have some faults. And in this point I would say thanks for watching about the tuning box and stuff like that. See you in the next video.